Hello, hello. Welcome to Shady and Why. Tonight is your choice, Victorian and Art Deco. If you haven't been here before, my name is Marilyn and my husband's name is Barry, and we are resellers. This all came from the auction. It came from different auctions, and it also came from different times, as generally when you purchase a Victorian lot, Art Deco lot, it is mixed in with other things. So I just pulled the pieces for us tonight that really fit into what we were aiming for, which is Victorian and Art Deco. Those of you who requested other things, if we get through all of this tonight, we will do a sterling gemstone tomorrow. However, if we don't get through this tonight, we'll go to part 2 and we'll do the gemstone sterling lot next week. So, if you see anything you like, be sure to send us an email to shadyandy@gmail.com and we will send you a PayPal invoice. Just send us a screenshot, timestamp, a description, something we'll know exactly what it is. Shipping is $5 in the United States, under £1. Anything over £1 is based on where you're located and how much it weighs. So these are spectacular pieces. The majority of them are Victorian, but it goes into the Art Deco also. So I'm going to scoot it gently over to the side and we will see what we have. I think this is one of the most awesome pieces here. This is a miniature miser coin purse. Miser is where it's always cinched, so you're not afraid something's going to fall out. So it's a ring. It's not marked or anything. It's just a silver tone ring. And I believe, yeah, it's black. It is about 2 3/4 of an inch by 2 inches, and then it has the little hold on it. I'm gonna say on this one, definitely Victorian, and I'm going to say let's do $20. I have never seen one this small, so this is pretty cool. Let's put them over here gently. This is gorgeous. Picture frame, it is glass. It is hand painted. Isn't that cool? I love this piece because if you look at a certain angle, our light is really screwing with us. Okay, let's try it that way. If you look at a certain angle, it is just so well done. I love that she has jewelry on and very Victorian style to Edwardian. It is velvet on the back, and you pull these nails out if you want to change the photo. It stands like so. It is, let's give you a measurement. It is 5 inches by 4 inches by 3/4 of an inch. It is not magnetic. I believe it is gilded gold, just gorgeous. So I'm gonna say let's do, for subscribers, I'm gonna do $50. These are stunning combs. Victorian time, they always wore their hair up, or decorative combs in their hair. This is just stunning with the faux turquoise. It is signed on the back, and I can't read what it says, but it's signed right there. I think it says 140. And then I can't read the next, what it says. This one, I didn't see any at all. And this one has let's bring that back over. Beautiful engraving, but it does have chips right here and chips right here. So this one is 5 inches by 1 3/4. Because this has the chips in it, I'm gonna say let's do $30. And this one, I don't see any chips at all. Just stunning how it twists. Such elegance. It is 6 inches. It is 1 5/8 inches. So I'm going to say $80 on that one. Just stunning. This is a sash pin. It is, they wore like if they wore a ribbon around their waist or a belt, it was just a ribbon most of the time, or fabric. So they use these, and it would clip, it has a C-clasp, use it as a pen, and then this would dig into it, the ribbon or the fabric, to keep it from slipping. This is a beautiful size. It is about 3 7/8 inches by 2 inches, and I believe it's made of brass. Yes. And I'm going to say $40 on that one. That is a stunner. When you find something this age and they have no damage, it's even better. Now this one is cute as a button. This is more toward the Art Deco era. It has a little chain that would hook onto, and it has this little clip that it clips on. However, this one, little coin purse, needs to be right here, needs to be stitched into these holes. Like this side is stitched into the holes, but this side is not. So this one needs a repair. It is magnetic on the chain, but not on the frame of the little coin purse. It is hand crocheted with blue seed beads. It is 2 1/4 inches by 1 7/8 inches. So I'm gonna say let's do 15 for the little Art Deco coin purse. This is stunning. This is a button. Isn't that amazing? This is great. The outside is magnetic, but not the bronze in the center. It is glass, I believe. It is 1 3/4 inch. That is a stunner. And it has some dimension to it. Is 5/8 inch. So I'm going to say let's do $20 on the button. And that's Victorian, definitely. This is, has the C-clasp on the back. It's, I believe, glass, but it's supposed to emulate a star sapphire. And it is small. It is 1 1/4 inches by 7/8 inches. It is non-magnetic. I'm going to say let's do 18. That is a gorgeous glass brooch. Now these need a repair. They are sterling, and they say sterling right here spelled out. I have tested everything, but they are gorgeous. These are rhinestones. They're glass rhinestones, actually. And these are sterling down here also. However, this one needs a repair. But some of the pearls, see how long this one is? So these pearls need to be brought back down and stitched together like this. And the drop on these are 2 inches. Most of the time in the Victorian age, even into Art Deco, majority of the time it was screwbacks. However, they did have pierced ears also, but they were very thick post. So that was the difference. So these, and I am giving you subscriber prices, and the best way to describe that is I like to give you a very good discount for supporting our channel and being subscribers. So we do appreciate you. And on Victorian, Art Deco, anything that's an antique, I price them a certain way, even if they have flaws or need repairs, because we're not going to see this stuff anymore. It is rare to find this like this. I mean, I see a lot of things over and over again. This I've never seen. They are gorgeous. So I'm going to say $20 on the sterling pearl earrings. And I think they're faux. Yes, they're faux. So that's what we're going to do. Now this one is sterling. It is glass. It is, let's see, it's marked right here. And I did test it also. And it is a beauty. Look at that. It's a emerald green. It's faceted. It does have some scratches on the glass, but the engraving in the sterling is just stunning. It is 1 3/8 by 5/8 by 1/4. And I'm going to say, let's do $25 for the green sterling pendant, glass pendant. This is a mourning pin. They wore pins. This one's rough. It has, there was a, see how you need to go in and clean this one? This is not the original back. The original back is right here and here. And the fly back, the pin back obviously broke, and they just replaced it with a roller glass. But this would have been during the late 1800s. And just such a precious little girl. It is probably gold gilded, but it is mainly came off. And it is 1.5 inches. So I'm going to say, because she's just so precious. And mourning pins are getting harder and harder. The best way of thinking about mourning pins, memorial pins, when somebody passed away, they would wear their photo or hair on them for at least a year, if not longer. So I'm going to say, let's do $35 on this one. This one has also been repaired, but I find this fascinating how they did that. This is a Victorian piece that would be also a possible mourning pin because it's done in the black, but a lot of jewelry was done in black in Victorian. It is brass and like a type of metal. And the pin back broke. Okay, you can see the C-clasp here, but so innovative. They, through the clasp, they put a lingerie pin Okay, so they could pin it to them with the lingerie pin, and it was held to their clothes like so, or to a ribbon or something like that. So I just thought that was pretty cool. And it is just a glass rhinestone in the center. It is 1 1/8 inches. So I'm just going to say $10 for that one. This one is a stunner. It is another one of those. It has, are these faux? Let me see if I can see. They almost look like moonstones, but I believe they're just rhinestones. And it is enameled, and this is hand painted. Isn't that a beauty? It is a pendant, not a brooch. It is 1 3/4 by 1 1/4 inches. So I'm going to say, let's do, oh, let me also give you how thick it is, because it's pretty thick, and 1/2 inch. So I'm going to say, let's do $20. Now this one is another one that is gorgeous, but it is missing the C-clasp. It is glass. It is also the same color as gilding, but I'm not sure. But it is really a pretty one. It's at least brass. The pin extends out beyond the brooch. It is 1.5 inches. So this would be very easy to take the pin bag and twirl it around to make a bail, so it could be easily made into a pendant. But it is a amethyst glass. These I love. They're glass with faux pearls, but they're swirls of red and pink, and they are screw back, and I believe they're brass, and they are just lovely. Also Victorian. So 3/4 inch by 5/8 inch. So I'm going to say, let's do $20 on those. Those are really just fabulous. I love Art Deco. I love Victorian, so of course I'm going to sit here and say I love it. This one is a C-clasp. The pin bag holder is a little bent, but this is a gorgeous piece of mother of pearl, and just in a bar. It is 2 inches by 1/4 inch, and that is just really a beautiful piece. So I'm going to say it is brass. Also, I'm going to say $15. Now this is a piece that is gorgeous. However, it needs some TLC. This one is Art Deco camphor glass. Beautiful piece. Sterling silver. It says sterling right here on the back. And it also says, and 2 diamonds in H. Okay, so this chain broke, but this is a simple fix. You just get, this is a paper clip chain. However, a really easy way of fixing this is to get, like, example, a beaded necklace or another chain, or even a small pearl necklace, and attach it. That way, not only is it longer than original, but you've added your own personal detail to it. And this is gorgeous. Generally, if this was 100% intact, it would be around $200. However, because it is not intact and I am giving you a discount, this one is 4 1/8 of an inch by 3/8 of an inch by 1/4. So for the subscriber rate on this one, I'm going to do $50. This is a stunner. This is just, I believe, yeah, silver tone, but it is not magnetic. It is faceted glass. This is another one. If you need to extend, very simple. You can buy fish hook extenders, but for me, what I generally do is I find another necklace that is also a fish hook, and I, like a 50, which was very popular, a 15 or 16 inch Victorian piece. This is Art Deco, and add it to here. You just lace it on and it just makes them longer. This one is 15 inches and it is great. It's faceted with bicone spacers. Let me see if there's any missing. There is no bicone spacer at the very top. This is gorgeous. So there's one missing bicone spacer. So on this, I'm going to say, let's do, oh, it's beautiful. I'm going to say, let's do $30. Now, this one is sterling gold over sterling silver, and I believe the chain is, let's see what the chain is also. It is 12 karat gold filled. However, this is gold over sterling. I did test it, but I have not found the mark, and it's probably under this rim. But isn't she beautiful? It is a shell. You can see through. And let's give you a measurement. This is not the original chain. Somebody has put that on there. It is an 18-inch chain. It is a brooch and a pendant, and it does hinge up or down. So if you want to take the chain off and just be a brooch, no issue. The cameo itself is 1 3/8 inches by 1 1/8 inches. By 3/8 of an inch. So I'm going to say, let's do and you can tell a cameo by the ridges. This one is prong set. So I'm going to say, let's do $40 on that one. Now this I love. This is a TLM Thomas Lawrence, I can't remember the last name. It is made in England. It is a hand-painted scene. It does have 2 scratches on, and it is glass, and it is bubble glass. You can see there. But it is a picket fence with purple flowers and like a lane. That is just a gorgeous piece. The pendant itself is 3/8 of an inch by 7/8 of an inch, and the chain is 23 inches. Let's see if it's marked. I not see a mark. So I'm just going to say, because it does have scratches, I'm just going to say $20. It's crazy. This also Art Deco piece, and it is a flapper seed bead open-ended necklace. It does have a tassel, but both of the tassels need some reworking done. It is a beautiful gold tone. It is, let's get you a measurement. It is 45 inches just on the seed beads, and then the tassels are 4 additional inches. So I'm going to say on this one, let's do $45 since it needs reworking. Is this one? It is just a porcelain painted piece, and you can see the strokes in it. So let me look. I do not believe this is a transfer piece. No. But these were Florida photos that were done in the 20s and 30s. Not photos. This is art that was done in the 20s and 30s. And it was just rolling people who went from town to town and painted for souvenirs. And this one is a sailboat with palm trees and Spanish moss, and you can just see the clouds and the sun going down because it's red in the back. But a gorgeous little piece. It is 1 3/8 by 1 inch. And on this piece, I'm going to say $18. So I'm going to stop right here. If you saw anything that interests you, be sure to send us an email at shadingwhy@gmail.com. If you see anything that you're interested in over here, they will be shown tomorrow. It's a video, and they will not be available until midnight tomorrow. So this is the only pieces that are available tonight. So just so you know, these are the pieces right here between here and here that are available for tonight. Tomorrow's pieces will have gold and Art Deco, Victorian. So let me know what you think. Are you excited about part 2? Are you excited about next week's sterling and gemstones? So we appreciate you so much giving us that you wanted to see Victorian and Art Deco. It is my favorite. So give us a thumbs up. Subscribe below if you haven't already. If you see that red area that says subscribe, be sure to hit it for us. It's free and it helps us out a lot, and we would really, really appreciate it. So be sure we thank you for spending a little bit of your day with us, and we will catch you on the next one. Bye.